Welcome to the Battle Zone. This is AWL Strong and Free.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a #1 contenders match for the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the wasteland, the #1 rank in the AWL Plus 4, Heidi Howitzer.
In tonight's main event, the Conglomeration will make its AWL Tag Team debut against the leader of Monster Union. We also have the Canadian National Championship on the line. World of Sport rules. The first audition match for Amy Wade. And I know you probably can't read that, but that's not a typo. It's King Akira versus Razerhawk a little bit later tonight. But first, we are going to determine a challenger for Black Tiger Queen and the AWL Joshi Championship. Starting off with Heidi Howitzer of the Wasteland War Party, who comes into this match with a career record of 14 wins, 7 losses, for a ratio of +7.
And her opponent, making her way to the ring from Veracruz, Mexico. He is the #3 ranked in the AWL Best 4, representing the Lady of Lucha, the Knockout Queen, Lupe Peligro.
Lupe Peligro, 24 wins, 19 losses in her AWL career, ratio of +5, so it's +7 meets +5, two of the top talents in the AWL Joshi division. Senior official Joey Babaganoush with this #1 contenders match. He has the call. Bang the gong. We are on, and it is 10 minutes on the clock for this singles non-title match. Now, wait a minute, hang on. Very quick cover here, less than 10 seconds. Referee surprised, out of position. 1, 2. Heidi Howitzer understandably waiting to hear the referee's call before kicking out, but that was at least 3 seconds. That might have been a bit of a mistake by the referee. We've been having some problems with referee errors as of late. We're going to try and get that fixed as we go forward, of course. Now, I should point out, 10-minute time limit. In the event of a time limit draw, it is Heidi Howitzer who, as the current #1 rank in the AWL Best 4 ranking system, Heidi is the presumptive #1 contender. So there's almost, big frog splash by Lupe Peligro, there's almost a champion's advantage, or a #1 contender's advantage in this match. Lupe Peligro has to win. Heidi Howitzer has to not lose. Of course, you can win a #1 contenders match by countout or disqualification. Fireman's carry position into a slam into a wasteland to the Wasteland Warrior. Heidi Howitzer, of course, a former AWL Joshi Tag Team Champion. Swing and a miss there in the corner. Heidi Howitzer with a good escape. Oh! Full rotation. I thought maybe Lupe was going to land on her feet there, but no cigar. Springboard and gets a grand total of effing nothing. Both these women need to keep to their style. Heidi Howitzer is a brawler, a power wrestler. Lupe Peligro, she can do the submissions, but she's a lucha libre knockout artist. A simple submission here, the Boston Crab, but simplicity is often deceptive in this world of the grappling art. Oh, great reversal! The legs are Nelson to get a surprise. 1. Referee not anticipating the fall here very well. And this is what Heidi Howitzer needs to do. Focus on her strength and power advantage. Use the strikes, use the slams. Ooh! If that had connected, that would have been a fine, but the Wasteland Warriors do not care. Then again, they try to pay their fines in water and gasoline. And of course, her tag team no tag team partners at ringside tonight. Max the Impaler, they are a bit busy with obligations to the National Wrestling Alliance, whatever's left of it. So Heidi is here on her own, and in the interest of sportsmanship, Lupe Peligro has asked Joya, her partner in the Ladies of Lucha, to stay backstage for this contest. Keep it one-on-one, that's what we like to see here in the Animated Wrestling League. And that's why we've got wrestlers from all over the world who are fighting to get a berth in this league. The Conglomeration bringing in for the first time ever Kishi Tomohiro, the stone pitbull of Shinihon Puroresu, on secondment to AEW at the moment, which means that he's welcome to the AWL twice. And he's going to be teaming with freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy against the Serpentine sensation Hibitsukai and the mysterious leader of Monster Union. Hibitsukai has been teasing the new leader after the manipulator was unceremoniously ejected via the Lycanthra bomb at the season finale last season. We will find out the future of Monster Union a little bit later tonight. And of course, other action for Monster Union. King Akira is in action next. And we do have at the end, in our semi-final match tonight, we have a World of Sport rules match where, shall we say, Nekomusume, the cat daughter of Monster Union, is going to be challenging for the Canadian National Championship, currently held by the United Empires. Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd. All that skill to come and more tonight. We've got Amy Wade in her quest for a tag team partner. She has the first person through the audition doors is... Oh no. Oh, good grief. And a backsplash. Remember, this is Heidi Howitzer. This is the woman who threw herself from the ring, over the ropes, down through a ladder on Yin, if I remember correctly, to retain the tag team titles in a Wasteland War match last season. So we know Heidi Howitzer has no care for her own safety or her own physical integrity, shall we say. Coming up on the halfway point of the time limit now. Diving over the stairs. Body slam into the headbutt. Animated Wrestling League, not a big fan of headbutts in wrestling. We know the damage that can do. We've seen the effect of CTE in so many wrestlers over the years. Oh, look at this. Oh, huge sit-out powerbomb on the outside. You can see that gray line under those bike racks we use as crowd barricades. That's the concrete. That is the concrete floor of this arena. Those are not thick mats. We don't exactly have mattresses out there. 4 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time here. Of course, in the event of time limit draw, Heidi Howitzer is the winner. If she will, well, is the #1 contender because she is the #1 ranked. Wasteland, of course, if Lupe Peligro wins, they will swap ranks. That's going to be a major downside for Heidi Howitzer in her championship goals this season. The AWL Best 4 ranking system used to ensure only the best competition for the AWL champions across all of our major divisions. Referee up to the 10 out of 20, and Lupe Peligro saying, that's enough, I need to finish this in the ring. I don't know if she'd take a count-out victory at this point. She was thinking about it, but Heidi getting back in the ring at just the right time to avoid a dive there, I think. Ooh, shoulder tackle right to the midsection of Heidi Howitzer, building up some momentum, the big boot! The ever-deadly feat of Lupe Peligro with the running super kicks, and of course she's got that springboard drop kick she likes to knock people out with.
3 minutes remaining.
Running low on time now, big spine buster on the presumptive #1 contender, looking to defend her status essentially in this #1 contenders match. Running low on time, of course the wrestlers can hear those time calls. Overhand chop combination by Lupe Peligro. Off of the ropes. Huge. Boom. Quebradora backbreaker. Deep into the Lucha Libre playbook. 1, 2. Shoulder. Just off the canvas. Coming up to the... Oh, no. She's looking for the springboard. She's looking for the drop kick. Can she hit it? She does. Referee taking a look. Doesn't say knockout immediately, but 1, 2, and impressively, Heidi Howitzer able to get her shoulder up. before the final and fatal 3 count.
2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes just after a 2.75 into a cover of her own. I don't think that's going to be enough. 1, 2, and it was not. Kick out with a little bit of authority by Lupe Peligro there. Oh, what do we have? Oh, back elbow escape. What was probably going to be some sort of a belly-to-belly throw. Vertical suplex, snapping vertical suplex low. Not allowing any buildup of wind resistance. That actually hurts a little bit more. The longer your arc in the air, the less impact. Believe it or not. Not a lot of people believe that. Leg drop does not connect. No water in the pool. And a huge pounce. I'm sorry. Pounce. Period. Might see that from Willow Nightingale a little bit later as well. Both women return to the ring with just about a minute and change left. They're going to have to end this quick.
1 minute. 1 minute left.
And actually, there you see it, the time, there you hear it, I should say, the time call. And another pounce! Period. From Heidi Howitzer, the warrior of the wasteland, the post-apocalyptic badass, with a big back body drop. Looking to chain together the combination, spine buster. And a spine buster into the cover for the 1, 2, 3. Somebody paid Jordan Anderson. His gimmick's been stolen. Heidi Howitzer picking up the win. Picking up her 15th AWL career victory. And she will challenge for the Joshi Championship.
Here is your winner and the #1 contender to the Animated Wrestling League, Joshi Championship, Heidi Howitzer.
And there you see it, the AWL Commissioner has made it official. Black Tiger Queen, Heidi Howitzer, Joshi Championship next week, right here on Strong and Free. Make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss that title match. That is not a typo. He got his name back. Talk more about that in a second.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring. From cyberspace, he is the flyest wrestler of the galaxy, Razerhawk.
After a sojourn to the planet Copyright by the now renowned as Razerhawk, he has reclaimed his identity. And he is hoping new name, old name, new resurgence of career. But it's great to see the Cyberhawk back in the Animated Wrestling League. He does retain, of course, his win-loss record coming into this bout. And he's going to have a massive, and I mean that in every dimension, challenge against his current opponent. 15 and 16 is Razorhawk.
His opponents, representing Monster Union, rising of the Sands of Time, King Akira.
King Akira, 31 and 33, ratio of -2. So it's -1 meets -2 in this match in our win-loss ratios. Of course, wins and losses mean everything in the Animated Wrestling League. They mean berths in tournaments. They mean opportunities to get into the best 4. They mean title matches for the contenders' titles when available. But we know that the leader, the mysterious new leader of Monster Union, has decided that King Akira will be the singles representative of the Monster Union faction in the men's singles division, meaning that he is gunning for no less than the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship, currently held by Tiger Mask 2. And Hibitsukai, King Akira's former tag team partner, still current stablemate, will be teaming with the leader himself. We know the leader's pronouns, we do not know his identity. And that's going to be coming up later tonight. That will all be revealed before the end of AWL Strong and Free, episode 84. The ever ominous music of King Akira and Hibitsukai echoing throughout the arena. That awkward cutoff. Honestly, that's as creepy as anything this guy does. Razerhawk, King Akira. 10 minutes. Bang the gong. We are on. And a bit of a collision mid-ring to start us off. Neither man goes down. Oh, this is not good. Picks him up like a small child. Razerhawk, never been a heavyweight in his career. He's a junior. He's a cruiser. He's a light heavyweight. He's one of the small Chikara flippy guys. But you know what? He's still the flyest wrestler in the galaxy, caw. And we are all hoping that now that he's got his name back, that's going to be the start of a resurgence for the Cyberhawk. And what is this? Bear hug. A giant submission with a back elbow escape by Razerhawk. Sorry. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. Sorry. Gravity kick. Gravity kick by the golden glider of cyberspace and into a Fujiwara armbar. Showing his history at the Chikara Wrestle Factory, learning basically all elements of professional wrestling: submission, high flying, puroresu, lucha libre, world of sport, the works. And that's what's made him such a good fit for the Animated Wrestling League, to the point that he was the only non-AWL original on Team AWL when they saw off Bullet Club Gold a couple of seasons ago. We have not forgotten that, Razerhawk. Collar and elbow tie-up, Irish whip, off of the ropes. Oh, swing and a miss, but the brakes put on at the last second by the high-speed athlete. With a springboard of his own, goes for some... Oh, boom! Whatever the hell that was, they ended up in a drop kick. I cannot keep up with Razerhawk. This is going up to the middle strand. Big splash, no water in the pool, unfortunately. Best move King Akira could have made. Let your opponent defeat himself. Cover for the 1, 2. Shoulder up. And what do we see here? Maybe Razor thinking springboard. I think he's thinking trouble. Ow! Oh, make your liver quiver. As the monster from the sands of time is going to be looking for the touch of Anubis to finish this match off. Razerhawk going to be looking for the Razor's wing. Of course, multiple tools in the toolbox for all of these wrestlers. And now they are fighting out on the concrete. Again, I emphasize, you see how thin those mats are. As you can see the edge of the mat right there. Of course, that metal ramp with the plastic LED board that we have as part of our entranceway, because we really don't have much of a choice in the matter. Oh! Moonsault on the outside. Unbelievable athleticism by Razerhawk. Our camera bots are going to do their best to keep sight of the action. Our lighting team doing their best as well, although the wrestlers not making it easy for them at this moment. And we're only about 3 minutes into this contest, folks. About halfway through the 20 count on the outside. Someone's got to get back in the ring. I believe it was Razerhawk who left first. So that might be a count-out victory for... It might be a ring-out for King Akira. But I'm not entirely sure. I think this might go to a double count-out. A double ring-out. So the least satisfying conclusion there could possibly be here. They still have some time, however. Only on 13. And... Oh! Chokeslam onto Kong freaking Crete! Oh, God, stop it. He's already dead. King Akira now trying to shatter the kneecap. I think he might have succeeded. Christ on a cracker. Oh, God, now getting very... Okay, we're running out of time here. The clock no longer a factor. 17. I don't know how. Razerhawk is standing. Cybertronian medical care must be fantastic. And now you've got to assume Razerhawk is working on at least one bad leg, if not a bad literally everything. Boom! Over the top, into the cover. 1, 2, and the shoulder up just in time. Oh, God, he's going to go for that swanton, I think. No, he wants his opponent standing. I think he might be going for it anyway. Wonton bomb! The fly away, have to pull him away from the ropes. Gotta get him out of there. Down into the cover. 1, 2, 3 at just about 5 minutes. Razerhawk, new name, old name, new win streak, starting at 1. And that brings his career record in the Animated Wrestling League up to 16 and 16. It is a fresh start. He is ±0. Is the hero from Cybertron.
Here we go now. Razerhawk.
A fantastic victory for the Chikara alumni. Picking up a huge win over a huge opponent. And right now we're going to shift our focus to the tag team division. Amy Wade looking for a new tag team partner. And I have to admit, good first choice. We'll talk about why in a minute.
The following contest is an audition match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, picking up the ring from Toronto, Canada, the true Toronto star, Amy Wade.
Amy Wade laid down her mission statement a couple of weeks ago saying, I'm looking for a tag team partner. She's willing to return to singles competition if Akira ever has the chance to actually wrestle her again. But right now, she's looking for AWL Joshi Tag Team Gold. Akira Merune, one of the top wrestlers in the division, coming into this match 30-2, ratio of +28. I believe that is the best of the women in AWL Strong and Free.
And her opponent, representing All Elite Wrestling, the Babe with the Power, Willow Nightingale.
A woman who is no stranger to championships both here and elsewhere, a former AWL Joshi Tag Team Champion alongside Solo Darling as the Burden to Be, and alongside Edith Surreal as the Dancing Queens. She's also held singles gold in Shinihon Puroresu, in All Elite Wrestling, and in CMLL, where she is their current women's champion, and of course one half of the final Campeonas de Parejas in Chikara. If you're looking for a tag team partner, as long as you're not scared of the injury bug, you couldn't do much better, I think, than Willow Nightingale. We shall see how this goes. Of course, they have drawn a very difficult challenge for this first match as a tag team.
And their opponents making their whistling from the laboratory, being accompanied by their creator, Dr. Jigoku, Project Kaiju, Project Titan. Together they are the Augments.
Former Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions themselves. The powerful, the dangerous, the deadly, I believe cybernetic creations. I don't think they're full-on robots. I believe they are cyborgs. But with clearly very little humanity left to them. Project Kaiju, the center screen there. Project Titan as well. Mindlessly devoted, slavishly some might say, to the great and diabolical Dr. Jigoku, the mad scientist of professional wrestling. This is the first tag team match of the season, Subite Jigoku Hakase no Tame ni, all for Dr. Jigoku. And they are looking for the future. They are looking for a return to Tag Team Gold and Glory. It's going to be the Canadian versus the robot. 15 minutes on the clock. Amy, oh, huge, huge. Enziguri there, I think. I think it was like a back kick there. Lariat taking down, so we got 2 takedowns in the first couple of seconds. And a pummeling from the much larger, much heavier Project Kaiju. And I think it's going to be important to remember that Project Kaiju, Project Titans, they are a long-time tag team. They were hang on. Okay, good save, good breakup by Willow Nightingale. This match is an audition match. You saw the NR on the match card. That means non-registered. They are a non-registered tag team. Uranagi, followed by a backsplash. And another one as well. I think maybe the Augments thinking, hey, we were literally built to be a tag team. Maybe we got it. Oh, okay, now this bending the rules to the breaking point, scraping the fleshy face of Amy Wade, the true Toronto star, off of that top rope. And of course that's wrapped in vinyl tape, so that's basically a little plastic cheese grater. Coming up, and sit out powerbomb, Liger bomb. Of course, Jushin Thunder Liger is part of his final tour before his retirement a few years ago. Spent some time in the Animated Wrestling League. We still feel his influence, as I think do all professional wrestlers. Big boot by Project Titan. Dr. Jigoku, some interesting choice of names here. The Kaiju, the Great Beast, the Titan, the Giant of Myth. Project Titan 14-8 in the AWL, ratio of +6. Project Kaiju 13-10 individually, +3. Willow Nightingale, who has yet to be legal in this match, 14-18, despite her championship record, -4 in her Animated Wrestling League career. Amy Wade, as I said, 30-2. Oh, what do we have here? Boom! Thought she might be going for a go to sleep, but instead a knockout punch. That's her kickboxing background coming into play. And now, are we going to see a tag? Are we going to see a tag Kogeki? Yes, we are. First tag team attack by this team. Let's see what they come up with. Double whip, double tackle. 2 larger women by human standards, making use of their weight and powers. We call her the Babe with the Power. She's got a lot of it to throw around. Wrestling is for everybody. And if you've got a bigger body, quite frankly, that's only the better for you in this most intense of sports. You see a tag Kogeki on the other side. Yes, we are. Project Kaiju tagged. Oh, God. Project Kaiju, the ultimate super heavyweight of the Joshi division. Cracking the spine, possibly, of Willow Nightingale. And for someone who just tagged into the match, over 3 minutes in, that's going to be pretty brutal. Lariato. And of course, Amy Wade's going to be watching this, going to be evaluating like a coach, like a teacher. Of course, she's had plenty of coaches in all of her sports. Gymnastics, weightlifting. Was it weightlifting? It was weightlifting. And of course, kickboxing. If you were trying to build a professional wrestler, those are the ingredients you would probably pick. Collar and elbow. Back elbow escape. Willow Nightingale looking for her 3rd tag team partner in the Animated Wrestling League. If these two were to obtain the tag team titles, Willow would be the first woman to ever hold the Joshi tag team titles with 3 different partners. A couple people have done it with 2. Nobody's done it with 3. Neckbreaker with the short arm combination. And Amy Wade basically saying, okay, show me what you got. Finish this off against this monster. Literally, monster, Kaiju. Going up, vertical, oh no, going for a perfect flex, I think, but doesn't quite have the leverage. Boom! Maybe the Babe with the Power, not quite enough power for that behemoth, as the tag is made to the technically smaller but still enormous Project Titan. Project Titan going to be looking for the Titano Bomb. Whereas oh gosh, she's thinking 619. No! Thank goodness, so that would have been fun to see. I think she could have done it, I really do. Tag in comes.
5 minutes have elapsed. 10 remain.
Amy Wade showing some impressive technique. Willow Nightingale watching out. Now, assuming Amy Wade makes the offer of forging a tag team, of registering with the league, Willow would have to agree to it. So they're kind of both evaluating each other to a degree here, even though it is Amy Wade who initiated the action. Oh, big boot to escape, or was that a boot or a knee? I couldn't quite see from this angle. Into the cover, that's a desperation cover. And as such, only gets a 1 count. Collar and elbow tie-up. Gonna look for another tag Kogek. We've already seen a double tackle from them. Let's see what else they've got. The kickboxer with a kick, assisted by the tag team partner. Back kick as well off of the wrist lock. Oh god, she doesn't do springboard that much, but she can fly when necessary. Elbow drop at the top. No water in the pool. Tag made. Ricky to Robert. Project Kaiju back in the ring. Face buster across that knee pad. Mandatory in the animated. Oh, wait a minute. Willow Nightingale showing some initiative, and that's not necessarily a compliment. As far as Amy Wade's concerned, she needed the tag there. She didn't need Project Kaiju to be brought back into the ring. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family watching, keeping order in the ring. Oh, a great rope break, and that's interesting. Amy Wade didn't feel she could count on the save, so she goes for the rope. Good catch by the referee, though. Invalidating the hold. Lariat. Maybe thinking there was a tag there. Yes, referee acknowledges Willow Nightingale, the lethal combatant. And she's going for a body slam. Backbreaker, and she gets it. That is why we call her the Babe with the Power. That kind of strength, inhuman, yet very, very human at the same time. Everything sucks. Smile anyway. Uranagi takedown by Project Kaiju. Looking for that Kaiju crash. Willow in trouble if this connects, as it does. Down goes the multi-time international round-the-world champion. 1, 2, kick out. The CMLL women's champion taken down in this tag team match. Now, I don't believe CMLL will hand out a title opportunity based on a tag team match. We don't have an official agreement with them anyway, or any kind of talent trade like we do with New Japan and AEW. Look at that! The lighter of the two augments, but no slouch. Oh, thought might be going for some sort of GTS there. Or, no, she actually likes the Spicoli driver from that position. Didn't get it, did get the backbreaker, and I think if that's not going to impress Amy Wade, nothing will. Big boot. Drop down into a cover for the, kick out. Yes, we can see, yes, very large. Kaiju, very large, Dr. Goku. Congratulations. Oh no. A claw hold on the head. Trying to break it up, but some defense there. Break up unsuccessful. Amy Wade, nowhere to go right now. I don't think she realizes she's right next to the ropes, and said she does power herself up to a knee. That gives her the advantage. It lets her get back up to the top. Project Titan with the right hand. And headbutt into the throw. And the referee saying that is a knockout. I think Willow Nightingale just failed this audition with that failed save at the very end. We shall see what the future holds for both of these human combatants.
Here are your winners, the Augments.
And that is a point on the board for Dr. Jigoku's female augments. That is 1-0. For the first time in a long time, we enter the world of sport.
The following contest is scheduled for 2 falls, 2 submissions and a knockout in 5 5-minute rounds to decide the winner and will be contested under World of Sport rules for the Animated Wrestling League Canadian National Championship.
On the day of the leader's arrival, it would be a great coup for Nekomusume of Monster Union to pick up the AWL Canadian National Championship from United Empire and bring it over to the Union. Viva Monster Union! The battle cry. Not the last time we will hear that tonight. Heidi Sky, the Serpentine Sensation, and the mystery new leader will be in tag team action in our very next match. And that could be anywhere from 5 to 25 minutes from now. This match will take place over 5 rounds of 5 minutes. You gotta win 2 of them or knock your opponent unconscious, and you walk out as the AWL Canadian National Champion. We're going to go over the full rules in just a moment. But right now, we are awaiting the coming of the champion. By tradition and custom, the champion comes out last. You have the privilege of making your opponent wait for you. In the green and gold of the United Empire, Canadian National Champion. It's going to be a one-on-one match, and there are the full rules. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout. 5 5-minute rounds. No exiting the ring. To do so is disqualification. A fall ends a round immediately. DQs are in effect. Champion's advantage in effect. That means Nekomusume has to win 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout. If it's 1-0, or if it's tied at the end of the 5th round, that is a title retention. You must beat the champion to win the belt. And you have to, even if it's 1-0 to Nekomusume, that doesn't do it. The newest championship in the AWL, you go down to ringside for the introductions.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting off the realm of the yokai, representing Monster Union, Nekomusume. And her opponent, she is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Canadian National Champion, tonight making her first title defense, fighting out of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, representing the United Empire, Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd. This is an officially sanctioned Canadian National Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey in charge.
A hush falls over the arena. In this match, meant to show and test technical expertise in the ring. Dropkick to start us off. This is the first round. You can have a scoreboard graphic when it becomes necessary. Right now, both competitors at 0 and 0. Again, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout. 5-minute rounds means you don't have a lot of time to mess about. Educated fans here in the Animated Wrestling League, familiar with the world of sport rules and style. And of course, I must point out that AWL Senior Official Joey is fully trained and certified in the world of sport rules. So there's going to be no complaints of inept or biased officiating here. United Empire, for all that a lot of people don't like them, I will say, they don't really complain. They don't really make stuff up. And they also don't actually cheat that much, which is interesting. They don't feel they need to. A minute away now. There'll be no time calls in this match. Just 5 minutes per round. The wrestlers are going to have to keep track by themselves. That is a basic skill for most professional wrestlers. New Japan and here in the Animated Wrestling League, we do have time calls to make it easier for them. Spin kick by the Cat Daughter, the Japanese yokai brought to the Animated Wrestling League by the Manipulator. Tail attack in the corner. And a second tail attack. Now going up to the top, and remember, if she gets knocked out to the outside, that will be a disqualification. She has to be very careful here. Gets caught on the cross body. And into a good old-fashioned body slam, and that is enough for the one. Normally you cannot strike an opponent on the ground in World of Sport rules, but frankly I can't get this game to do that. So that move, had it hit, would have been perfectly legal. Excellent dodge and roll by both competitors, actually. Less than 3 minutes now. Ooh! Knee to the stomach, spin kick as well, the educated back paw of the Cat Daughter. Nekomusume coming to the foreground in the first round of this match. And remember, in the event of a time limit draw, nobody wins the fall, nobody wins the round. You must get 2 falls, 2 submissions, or 1 knockout. The reason it's only 1 knockout, that is for the safety of the wrestlers. We also don't have any smelling salts available, because I don't think they make those anymore. Stomping around the head and the ears. Of course, those feline ears, very vulnerable. Elbow drop from the ropes. 1, and a kick out at 1 with about 2 minutes left in the round. Now, even with the round breaks, this match could be a marathon. Total of 25 minutes available in the 5 rounds. And now going for a very British-style submission here. Double arm wrench. You notice how she hooks her feet under the thighs of her opponent to essentially latch on. We give her a better grip for that somewhat awkward hold. And now back into the modified cross arm breaker. Use the English terminology. Back up to the top. Huge splash, but there's nobody there. Nekomusume, great agility as you would expect from a cat girl. Maybe thinking another tail attack. Hits it. That could easily be a knockout. I think that's the plan of Nekomusume, going for the knockout win. Got about a minute and change left in the first round. This would be very embarrassing for Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd if she were to lose in the very first round by knockout in what is essentially her signature match here in this league. 1, as we hit the 1 minute mark, still a 1 count. It would not surprise me to see a time limit draw in this, the first round. And now the submission. The question is, can you hold it? Do you want to maybe tap out a little bit earlier than you would in a 1-fall match? Save yourself for the next round. Admittedly, you'd be behind. You'd be at a deficit. But the submission forces your opponent to let you go. Again, by the rules of the World of Sport style. Penalty kick. Now wait a minute. I don't think this is in the World of Sport style. A shadow walking from the cat. Cats, of course, long known for their ability to walk in darkness. In cultures all around the world, that is a mystical ability of the cat. Kick out after 1. Nekomusume. Unfortunately, we are going to have a draw in this first of 5.
This round has been ruled a time limit draw.
Both wrestlers frustrated, but they must return to their corners, and they have done so. I'd say seconds away, but there are no seconds in this contest. Drop kick. As you can see, we enter the second round of the set of 5. Meow! You heard that meow as she hit that butterfly suplex. Nekomusume now looking for standing Uranagi, using the hook of her opponent's leg to secure that hold. Now thinking maybe a powerbomb position. No, going for that gory special double arm wrench. Now both of the holds that Lady Smooth has been focusing on so far have been arm holds. Double arm holds specifically. That might indicate she's thinking of looking for a submission, either with those holds themselves or maybe for one of her signature double wrist locks that she likes to use. Could work, not sure. Collar and elbow tie-up, Irish whip. Drop down, tries for the trip, doesn't get it. The nimble The nimble athleticism of the feline. Drop down as well. Neither wrestler able to trip the other up. That's why you do that drop down. The idea is that you will either confuse your opponent because all of a sudden maybe they're trying to attack you with a clothesline or something and you're suddenly not there, or more likely they will trip over you and you will have immediate advantage. The psychology of professional wrestling goes into every single strike and hold. Downward elbow, that would be illegal in many fighting leagues, quite permissible here at the Animated Wrestling League and in professional wrestling in general. Already, nearly 2 minutes have gone in this second round. Goes for the Canadian Crunch, both women exhausted. World of Sport, even with what a lot of people think are timeouts, incorrectly I would say. This is a style that requires great stamina and great cardiovascular conditioning. Backdrop driver by Lady Smooth. Jessica Kidd recently turning in her simple black ring gear for the green of the United Empire. And again, going for that toe hook double arm wrench. Please note that we have not seen her really trying for the white knees of Dover, her usual finishing move. I believe because it is a World of Sport style match that Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd is looking for a submission victory here. And if you're wondering why I'm talking like this sort of calm, reserved style, please look up World of Sport rules matches on YouTube, and you will find that this is actually the way that the commentators would speak in those days. Very calm, very sports-like, very like they were calling a snooker match. About 2 minutes left in the second round. Still 0-0. A submission or a pinfall would end the round immediately, and we would move straight into round 3. Big splash off of the middle rope. I think that's a wise improvement by Nekomusume. Go to the middle rope, 2, does not connect, does not complete. Nekomusume learning the style here, because if she had been knocked off of that top rope, that would have been an elimination. That would have been, she would have been disqualified for either she would have been disqualified for going over the top rope, or Lady Smooth would have been disqualified for throwing her over the top. Either way, it would be a disqualification, and the title does not change hands on disqualification. Tail attack again into the corner, almost shades of the human wrestling champion, Toni Storm. At the time of this recording, still the All Elite Wrestling champion. 1, 2, and there's the kick out. Less than a minute left in the round now. Going up to the top rope again with that splash. Maybe going to the well a few too many times there. Jessica Kidd. Oh no, the double outside grip into the belly-to-belly overhead release suplex by the Cat Daughter. That's literally what Nekomusume needs. Neko, Cat, Musume, Daughter. Penalty kick. He's not exactly a football hooligan by any stretch of the imagination, but every British person has that raging beast inside of them. And sport does bring it out of people. Less than 20 seconds now. That finally, for the first time in the contest, going for the double wrist lock. Gets it pretty well cinched in, and now it's a matter of fighting the clock. And Nekomusume hold out for 6 seconds. She doesn't know exactly how much time is left, but she is able to endure, though damage done to that left arm. End of the second round. Damage done to the left arm of Nekomusume. As we wait for the bell for the third round, both combatants returning to their corners. Lariat to the back of the head. Kick to the midsection, maybe not going for the white knees. Going back to that gory stretch, or gory arm wringer. Unfortunately, pretty sure Nekomusume has figured out a wonderful counter to that. Get one arm free and use the grip on the other arm, transitioning to an arm drag. Fast pause by Nekomusume, and the crowd's starting to get into this. They can... Oh. Good grip strength, good base by Lady Smooth. It's halting the momentum, but not for long. German suplex hold, 1. That could have been a perfectly valid fall. Yeah, I love the way she meows whenever she hits somebody. That's so cute. Dragon Screw Leg Whip by Lady Smooth, of course now in the United Empire faction. Surrounded by wrestlers with experience in Shinihon Puroresu. Oh, up, down, around, all over the ropes. Climbing and jumping like only a cat can. Nekomusume regains position, if not control. Third round of this 5-round match, up to 5-round match. Remember, disqualification ends the entire bout immediately. A pinfall or a submission ends the round, gets caught again. That happened earlier in round 1. Body slam. And back to that double arm wringer. Lady Smooth Jessica Kid is approaching this match with near robotic intensity. She's got these 2 or 3 double arm holds that she's going to. I think this confirms my suspicion that she's looking to soften up the joints, soften up the shoulders and the arms in order to get to that double wrist lock toward the end of the round. Now remember, there is the champion's advantage here. If this goes 0-0 for the entire 5 minutes, then that will be it. That will be a successful title retention, though admittedly a deeply unsatisfying one, as this is the night where we are about to find out in our very next contest, whenever that happens. Oh, what is this, vertical suplex? No, a front suplex, as that is traditionally called. More of a front drop, if you ask me. On the night where the new leader of Monster Union will finally be revealed, in our tag team match with the Conglomeration a moment from now. As soon as this match is concluded, those wrestlers, I believe, are preparing in the back, as this is a match that could end at any time. Conglomeration, I'm told, is ready to go. Hebitsky staying in the Monster Union locker room. I hope they are watching this match on the closed circuit TV feed. But they are not risking the revelation of the leader's identity. Makes me wonder, is this someone we've never seen before? Is this somebody that is perhaps known to the AWL or to wrestling fans in general? We do know we will have the debut of the Stone Pitbull of Chaos. Tomohiro Ishii, and now another attempt. Oh, what is this beautiful DDT counter by Nekomusume? Still looking for that elbow drop. This time she finally connects. And the referee eagle-eyed officiating by senior official Joey Bob Ganoush. And I think that rope break, that luck... Oh, wait a minute. The standing octopus hold. Now, Lady Smooth Jessica Kid, that's another move that focuses on the arms. Yes, you've got your opponent's leg down on your neck, and that can do very bad damage to you, but the actual part that's getting wrenched is the arm. It's been almost entirely arm-based offense in this match so far. Nekomusume going to try to get a grip free, or at least, yes, she does. Maintains the other grip to drag into the arm drag with 30 seconds left, less than 30 seconds left on the clock in the third round. For the first time in the contest, the white knees of Dover. From the British-born second-generation professional wrestler, 1, 2, 2.5. With only 13 seconds on the clock, I believe we will have our third. Yes, our third draw about to happen. Back elbow, at this point about doing damage.
This round has been ruled a time
round
draw.
The wrestlers clearly getting frustrated here. Nobody has any advantage. I would say that Lady Smooth Jessica Kid has done more lasting damage, and now going straight for a Tiger Bomb. Lady Smooth, perhaps, whatever game plan she had, she realized this is not working. We're into the fourth round of 5, and it is still 0-0. It's turning into some, I don't know what you'd call it, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels situation. I remind you, there is no overtime. No overtime, no penalty kicks in this kind of a match. If Nekomusume cannot find a way to beat Lady Smooth. She will not become the champion. Hammerlock Spinebuster. Fairly complicated hold. And looking once again, maybe thinking tail attack. Oh, the tail attack does not connect. That's going to send shockwaves of pain straight up the spine of the cat daughter. Now going for some penalty kicks of her own, the fans coming alive. Now remember, this would be a sudden death round with a victory here, no. Nekomusume has to win twice or get one knockout. And when you get into this 4th or even 5th round, that's going to change your strategy. You're not going to be looking for pinfalls, you're going to be looking for knockouts. Lady Smooth looking for anything. Again, the champion's advantage, a bigger advantage. The further you get into the match, you get into the 3rd or 4th round, all of a sudden your opponent is running out of opportunities. At this point, barring a knockout, Nekomusume must win both rounds to become the champion. If Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd wins this round, it's not necessarily over. Nekomusume would have to win by knockout in the final round. Looking back, keeps going for that same move, even though she knows Nekomusume has the counter, has the escape. She's hoping to do enough damage going in so she can lock in a final submission hold. Maybe even get her opponent to pass out instead of tap out. Oh god. The fans really starting to get sick of this. Honestly can't say I blame them. There's going to the well too many times, and then there's just being cheesy. Elbow strike, completely legal blow. Only about 2 minutes and change left in this, the 4th round. Hits the penalty kick to the spine. Neither of these women ashamed to throw, afraid to throw kicks at each other. Neckbreaker as well. Strategy is going to have to change this late in the contest. Less than 2 minutes now. I will point out that a pass out, the referee decides that you have passed out and cannot continue, that is a knockout. So a submission hold could technically lead to a TKO victory. That is at the discretion of the referee. So if you're in one of these holds, it might almost behoove you to tap out and get to the next round instead of pass out and be judged to have lost by KO. Cross body block yet again. I think that's the 3rd time. Lady Smooth has transitioned that into a body slam, only a 1 count. With 1 minute approximately on the clock for this 4th round. That means these wrestlers have been going for 19 minutes already. Even with the round breaks, that's going to take a toll on your stamina. That's going to take a toll on your cardio. I think this match may come down to who has the better training, who is in the best cardiovascular condition, because the way things are looking, I think we are definitely going to a 5th and final round. I don't think anyone's getting a knockout at this point. Too much life left in both combatants. 1, 2. As these two excellent professional wrestlers evenly matched throughout this entire marathon of a contest. But can Lady Smooth pick up a victory in the last couple of seconds? No, she cannot. 20 seconds on the clock. Time for a quick 3 count. But I don't know if anyone's going to even try for it. I think they're just looking for that last round where you must win by knockout if you are the challenger. And yes, that is official. We are getting another draw.
This match has also been ruled a time limit draw.
Not a match, but a round. We judged a time limit. And now everything changes for Nekomusume. She must win by knockout. There is no longer enough time or opportunity to get 2 falls or 2 submissions. This just became a knockout match for, and I don't mean the old TNA, do they still call it that? Yeah, I don't mean the TNA women's division. Drop down into a Fujiwara armbar. A submission here, this is where the rule set greatly benefits the champion. a submission victory or a pinfall victory by Lady Smooth would essentially end the match, because it would end the round. It would be a 1-0 technical victory. It would be a 1-0 title retention, as neither competitor would have been able to successfully clear the 2-fall, 2-submission, or a knockout situation. So a lot of options here for Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd. Only one option for the challenger, Nekomusume, and I think she realizes it. Going for that drop kick to the head, that's meant to be a knockout blow. Going to target the head. Going to try to find and push the off button for Lady Smooth. Less than 4 minutes. And after 4 rounds, Nekomusume has to have at least a mental idea, mental picture, and to recover here after the splash. I think that's a big mistake. She can win the round that way. She cannot win the bout or the championship. So I would assume a 1-0 victory, especially 1-0, not 1-1, would keep Nekomusume in contention. The AWL Commissioner has sole discretion over who challenges for the Canadian National Championship. So I imagine either a double draw or a technical win, but not a title change, would result in Nekomusume at least being still in the title picture. 3 minutes now. Nekomusume looking to not disappoint the new leader of Monster Union. Headlock takeover by Nekomusume. And again, trying for that knockout, trying to find the knockout blow. The referee is going to be checking for intelligent defense on the part of the champion. Jessica Kidd knows that. Halfway through the round now, 2.5 minutes of 5. I think this could go the full 25 minutes. This could go the full 5 rounds and end up in a draw. Up to the top rope, long distance for the elbow. Would have connected had Jessica Kidd still been there. Now going back, no, going for the power bomb. Interesting changing of strategy, not going for that double arm wrench in the gory special position. Looking maybe for a knockout of her own. I think Jessica Kidd wants there to be no ambiguity here. She wants the KO or the pass out, and that's interesting. Took Jessica Kidd a second to get up. Referee, I think he was thinking about calling for the bell there. But on a title change, you want to be sure. So much of this match now, with 1.5 minutes, less than 100 seconds in the 5th and final round. So much of this match is going to come up to referee's discretion. Oh! Fall away slam into the cover. And again, she's got that option. 80 seconds now. Trying to stomp away at those exposed and vulnerable ears of the cat girl. Another power bomb? No, going for another arm wrench. I think she's running down the clock at this point. And notice every time she does this, it's taking Nekomusume longer and longer to break the grip. Those arms have taken so much damage over the course of this match. Another strike to the head, looking for the off button. Right hand. Some furious feline fury. Unfortunately, not enough. What is this? Looking for the catatonic escape. Sorry, nearly lost my composure there. I'm trying to be British. 30 seconds. Into the octopus hold. And what are we saying on that? That is a pass out. Take a look at the replay. I do not believe Nekomusume tapped. Watch the pause. She did not tap. The referee called it.
Here is the winner by knockout in the 5th and final round. And still unanimously Canadian National Champion, Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd.
Well, it was an absolute marathon, a literal war of attrition. But a successful first title defense. So wait a minute. Okay, what's going on here? Wait a minute, that's the Black Tiger! Okay, yeah, cut the music. The Black Tigers? What the hell are they doing here? I mean, they're the AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions, so technically it's a floating title. They can appear here. And we know that Black Tiger Queen will face Heidi Howitzer for the Joshi Championship next week, but that can't possibly have anything to do with Jessica Kidd. And Jessica Kidd just wrestled a near 25-minute intense contest. Black Tiger Queen, the 3-belt champion, with a tackle off of the top rope down to the floor. I don't have to do the British voice anymore. I can be honest now. This is ridiculous. Can somebody tell me what the hell did? Yeah, because their champions, security just let them in the door, saying they wanted to. Apparently, they said they wanted to watch the show. They wanted to watch that #1 Contenders match earlier. To scout the first challenger of the season for the Joshi Championship, and that's a legitimate reason for them to be here. So I get it. I get why security let them. I get why they were let through. But this is not above board. This is not appropriate. The Black Tigers attacking the Canadian National Champion. Oh, what is this? Oh! I'm not entirely sure we can call that even a fine, because this is not a match. This is not a sanctioned professional wrestling match. I mean, Joey Babaganu's still there. Oh, crap. The lumber. As the champion attempting that standing octopus, but she is exhausted. Jessica Kidd, now that international equalizer coming out. Maybe thinking another diving tackle. Yes, she is, and down goes. Now the Canadian equalizer, the hockey stick, coming out. Why? She's not part of the Tigers' war, obviously. Yes, she uses the Tiger Bomb occasionally, but so do a lot of people. Forearm or elbow or something at the back of the head. So what are we going to do about this? Please tell me the commissioner's watching. I mean, of course he's watching the show, but... okay, seriously? All right, we're trying. Sorry, folks. We're trying to get some order restored here. That the Queen watching, as it seems to be mostly Black Tigress, who's focusing on the Canadian National Champion. Multiple knee strikes, and now the baseball bat, smacking onto the white knees of Dover. Oh, I think flipping her off, giving her the old double fingers. Out of nowhere, a dive. This is a 2-on-1 mugging. Lady Smooth trying to fight back valiantly. Where is the rest of the United Empire? This is ridiculous. Coming up now with a power bomb. And the fans, actually, I think behind Jessica Kidd here, booing the Black Tigers out of the building. Running neckbreaker by the Queen. Joshi champion, Joshi tag team champion, first ever Natsu Taikai champion. And along with Jessica Kidd, the only 2 AWL Grand Slam women's champions. So albeit by different credentials. Oh, double underhook. Black Tigress driver. And what the hell are you two celebrating? Felonious assault? I want to say something now. I mean, they're technically... Oh! Is that even possible? Oh, Jesus. I think we're all in very big trouble. Well, time to find out the truth of the leader. I know he does not look like a lima bean.
Reach for the sky, boy.
Following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Mark Briscoe. The tag team combination of the Stone Pitbull, Peligro, Ishii, and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, the Conglomeration.
Alright, so we got our word of the day, anticipation, getting our wise and very energetic words from Mark Briscoe, who will be acting as cornerman for this match. Spirit Halloween fun, I like that. Pretty sure orange is the cucumber. Man of few words, Orange Cassidy. And I'm not entirely sure how the Stone Pitbull puts up with either of them, saying they both talk too much. Well, now we're going to finally find out who is the leader of Monster Union. I've been trying to figure this out. No. No, 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 no. Oh, you mother... Oh, you son of a... No! That can't... No! No, it can't be! God damn it. Yeah, announce them.
Their opponents.
God! I wanted to believe him.
Representing Monster Union.
I wanted to believe he had changed.
Sensation Heavy Sky. And the venomous vile Serpent of the Nile. Ophidian. The Den of Serpents.
I wanted to believe he had changed. I wanted to believe all that talk about a redeemer. About a new chance, casting off the shadow of the crucible.
It was known as the snake's
I wanted to believe. But I'm not above admitting it. I was wrong. The new leader of the Monster Union is Ophidian the Cobra. God damn it. Damn it to hell. Orange Cassidy looked like he smelled something nasty, and I think he did. It's a rat in a snake skin. Okay, I know that some of you out there who are watching this, you didn't believe this. You didn't believe that Ophidian had changed. I wanted to. I really did. I was hoping we would get the Cobra Supernova. And for a while I thought we did, and Ophidian... Of course, Orange Cassidy and Ophidian go way, way back. And Orange Cassidy going immediately for the Orange Destroyer. And a move that Ophidian has used himself. Now, he doesn't give a shit about the fine. We've seen what happens when Orange Cassidy is betrayed by his friends. We've seen him basically try to end the career of Trent Beretta. Not a direct betrayal here, but the legal combatants, Orange Cassidy and this... I was going to call him the Snake. Tag made. Tomohiro Ishii now in. And I'm always surprised, every time I see Ishii, just how short he actually is. He's so thick, he's so stocky, so barrel-chested, that he appears to be about 10 feet tall most of the time. Oh, what is this? Almost, yeah, looking for a Fall of the Gods. Not able to convert that into a pin at the moment, but it's only about a minute and a half into the match. As a standard AWL rules, 15-minute time limit match. Not going full Rainmaker here, but almost a partial tribute to the founder of Chaos. Or the former leader of Chaos, not the founder, I apologize. Orange Cassidy, technically a member of Chaos as well, tonight representing the Conglomeration of All Elite Wrestling. Stone Pitbull not putting up with nonsense. Big Tom, as we know the Sussex Chicken likes to call him, into the cover here, won. And if you're wondering why Mark Briscoe is not in this match, he has made it very clear he no longer does 2-on-2 tag team wrestling. That's in tribute of his late brother Jay. He'll do singles, he'll do trios, he'll do atomicos, he'll do anything else. He does not do 2-on-2 tags anymore. Tomohiro Ishii brought in to be the partner of Orange Cassidy representing the Conglomeration. As these outsiders facing outsiders. New and... Oh no! Ultramantis Black, he knew! Okay, if you're not watching AWL Hontai over in Japan, you should. Ultramantis Black, some cryptic words on our last episode, on episode 444 in the main event, leading into that, he mentioned something about comrades new and old. I think he knew, or at least suspected, Ophidian was behind this takeover of Monster Union. Because of course, Ultramantis and Ophidian going way back in Chikara. Comrades new and old. Arrgh! Somebody get that bug on the phone and tell him I need to talk to him. And probably the commissioner's going to want to too. Shit. Anyway, we do have a match here. This is our main event tag team match. First match of the season for both of these teams. Ophidian calling for the tag now. He wants orange. Green and black versus orange. The snake has shed his skin yet again. Leg drop. And perfect body control, as always, by Ophidian. And with the courage to stand in the enemy corner to get ready to deliver that running strike. And now just showing off. He moves in that ring like nobody before him, or frankly since him. There have been other snakes in professional wrestling. Cobra Moon for one, Serpentico for another, Hebitsky for a third, but there is only one master of snake style.
5 minutes have elapsed. 10 remain.
We heard earlier Ophidian refer to Hebitsky as my son. So at the very least, a master-student relationship here. God. Oh, look at that! Ophidian coiling himself around Orange Cassidy. And now I think a first time ever meeting Ophidian and Tomohiro Ishii, or Ishii Tomohiro if you want to be culturally accurate about it. Tag made. Hebitsky and Ishii. Irish whip. And down. Ishii, if you're wondering, means stone well, which I think those are the kanji he uses. That's a family name. Tomohiro, his given name. Elbow strike to the midsection. Looking for an opening in the guard is Tomohiro Ishii. Oh! And the hands of stone coming down, looking to squash a snake, and I don't blame him. It's still a professional wrestling match. Still wins and losses. Still the winner's share with a purse on the line. And a King Kong-esque knee drop. Up against the ropes now. In trouble. Ishii. Oh! I don't think he's done. Tope over the top rope. And Mark Briscoe, words of encouragement to Ishii, trying to get him back on the feet, trying to get Big Tom back in the big match. And it is a big match. It's the main event of AWL Strong and Free. Vertical suplex drops him down. And that is not a light man. Regardless of the height difference, I'd say the weight advantage actually to Ishii here. And certainly in this team up, tag team Kogeki, tag team attack. Collar and elbow, swift as they say, strike first, strike fast, strike hard, no mercy. To Harris into the Bulldog. Slipping through into the cover, deep in enemy territory, no chance of a save. Fortunately, Ishii able to get his shoulder up at 1. Another tag team attack, another tag Kogeki possibility. No, not if Ishii can do anything about it, but a cheap shot from Hibitsuka. A cheap strike from the Serpentine Sensation. Big back body drop by Ishii. He decides he needs a tag, more agile member of the team. And it's pretty clear Ophidian doesn't want that to happen. Sliding drop kick, slithering his way across the ring into the cover. This one, Orange. No, wait a minute, a rope break. Orange didn't need to break it up there. That's the first time I've ever seen Orange Cassidy make effort that he didn't need to. Tag made. Oh, the Snakes coiled and striking at their leisure here, using quick tags to keep each other occupied and going after the illegal man now. Orange Cassidy is the coolest, as Mark Briscoe says, the coolest cucumber in professional wrestling, but even he has a boiling point. It's pretty damn high. Kick to the face. Ophidian using his snake style and dive over the top rope. Tope Kohiro, and the referee is calling that a KO for the Den of Serpents. That is a collective noun for snakes, a den. That's exactly what they are. Monster Union. Den of
Here are your winners. Monster Union's Den of Serpents.
A new monster on the block. Damn it, I feel so stupid. How could I have believed him? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Korede Kimari-dan.